Fans got their first full glimpse at Wheel of Fortune's ultra-modern makeover on Thursday ahead of the new season. The unrecognizable new set can be seen in screen grabs shared by the outlet Buzzer blog on X. They're from locally airing promos for a Good Morning America interview featuring Ryan, 49, and longtime letter turner Vanna White, 66, airing next week. One photo shows the entire stage with Vanna at the puzzle board and Ryan over with the contestants. The once multicolored backdrop is now teal blue and the Wheel of Fortune logo is no longer behind the wheel. Instead, there's a gear-like design. A sundial motif of golden circles with lines shooting out around it replaced the colorful blocks that previously served as the backdrop. The entire stage consists of a green screen and this wagon wheel pattern, which repeats throughout the puzzle board and the floor. Another snap shows center stage with Ryan and Vanna walking out as she held onto Ryan's arm and waved. Similar golden lines can also be seen shooting out of the opening where the pair emerges. A third photo shows Ryan and Vanna taking a spin at the centerpiece wheel. This time, a new Luo-Fi monotone logo is shown. The wheel is still multicolored, but the rest of the stage is the same aquatic blue and is much more minimalist than in the past. The fourth photo shows the new co-host duo chatting in the segment Lara Spencer will seemingly host. There are no built-in elements or logos aside from the geometric golden pattern, which is a far cry from how the show used to look. Fans spun to the comments section of the post on X, where they didn't hold back their thoughts on the update. "This might just be my point of view, but it seems so lifeless now," one fan wrote. "Maybe it'll look better once they add the different colors flash photos for the various theme weeks, but right now it looks too modernized," wrote another. That's so ugly," wrote a third. "And I'm a little upset that they didn't keep the wheel logo behind the wheel," wrote a fourth. "It's way too minimalist for me," wrote a fifth. "It looks like they plopped the wheel plus the puzzle board in front of a giant HD LCD screen in a warehouse and said, 'Come on, let's play.' This feels very international clone-like. If you told me this was the Tibetan WF set, I wouldn't be surprised," wrote a sixth. "Wow, it looks kinda hideous," wrote one more. Wheel of Fortune has not changed its set this drastically in decades. In 2022, the puzzle board became fully digital, making Vanna's job slightly obsolete. But Ryan's era clearly will have a new look to go with it. Wheel of Fortune is undergoing its biggest change in 40-plus years. The American Idol host is taking over for Pat Sajak, 77, who retired in June following a record-breaking 42-year run. Earlier this week, a studio insider told the U.S. Sun that Ryan is bringing his own style to the show. Ryan is simply not doing the low-key version of the show that Pat did, the longtime studio source said. He's brought every bit of his hype beast morning radio and New Year's Eve energy to the production of his first episodes. It's a pretty big shift and an obvious grab for a younger generation of viewers than Pat had. Ryan just makes the whole wheel experience feel hipper, faster, and less sleepy than the version of the show that Pat did for all those years. The U.S. Sun source says fans will immediately be able to see the changes that Ryan is bringing to the show. The game and rules are the same, and Ryan is good at putting the focus on that. But he's also incredibly quick on his feet and, amazingly, is a master of memorization and doesn't rely on the teleprompter remotely as much as Pat did, the insider said. He's totally capable of fun and uplifting improvisation, with the banter with the contestants. God knows how many old episodes of Wheel he watched, but he really prepared for this gig. Season 42 of Wheel of Fortune premieres next Monday, September 9.